Snerf and Berf and Snarfy Berfy. Snerf Berf. Afternoon delight, Snerfer Berf. It's a Snerfer Berf. Hi. Good morning, because it's not noon yet, so it's good morning. And Jenna P was first in. Hi, Jenna. Cool to see you last night on the Hot Mess Express, filling in for Foxanne as best as you could. Big shoes to fill, but you did a great job. Good job, Jenna. Kalish, good morning, good morning. Jay says, hello, pellet buddies. Pellet pals. Pellet pals. The pellet pals. And there's Dr. Awesome. What's going on? Raining buckets here in the Amazon. And how you feeling too? You're back, no issues, right? You after the surgery after the drainage and all that stuff, you've been fine, right? That's awesome. It's good to hear that that something like that went smoothly. And there's Miss Chevyfish. Chevyfish, we are going to be eating some of the halvah today that Chevy sent. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. And we're also going to be doing the California squid that Big Steve sent. And I'm going to eat this just raw. I looked it up, and it's already processed and cooked. So you can eat it raw, even though a lot of people put them into dishes. So we're going to try those two things. And there's Latoya. Hello. Good morning. No issues at all. That's amazing. That is awesome. I'm glad. I'm proud. Proud? Proud. I'm not proud. I didn't have anything to do with it. Proud. I'm happy for you because again, back stuff is scary to me. I've had too many friends that have had back stuff. Yes, Stephen. And it's going to be somewhere between noon and 5 that package from the P's gets delivered. Let's see if it actually shows me on the map too, because I know other people said the UPS map doesn't work well for them. But it often is right on for us. Oh, no, it's not gonna, I don't get to look. So it does say sometime between like now and 5 this afternoon, the package will come in. So David knows, and I'll hear the UPS truck if it pulls up. They usually don't come in until about 3 though. It's around 3 o'clock usually when I see her. And hi, Stephen. Hi, Fish Dreams. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us again. Oh, look at the bucket. Which way? This way. Yeah. Look at the bucket. It's almost time. It's going to blow up like an orange. Sounds like you have to stream until it arrives for our peace of mind. I sort of want to, though. I'd love to do the box unboxing during the live stream. I would love to. So hopefully it does get here by then. It's so hard to tell when it's going to when they're going to actually show up. I wonder if I log in, if I can see, the map. Because sometimes you can see where they're at, see how far away they are. Recenter. What is this? What did it do there? Get updates? No, I don't care about that. View details. That's not going to give me anything. It did something weird though. Here, let's go back over here and try this again. I have You Can Ring My Bell stuck in my head. old song. That had to be from like 19. What year did that come out? I don't even know who sings it. Boo! You Can Ring My Bell. When did that come out? 1979. That's my guess. Anita Ward, Ring My Bell, 1979. Thank you very much. 1979. You Can Ring My Bell. Yes. I remember that song very well because I could do the boo really good. And all of my friends always asked me to do it all the time. It made them laugh really hard. I was one of the very, very few Caucasian people at that school. Most of my friends were Mexican, and they just absolutely loved when I did that for some reason. I have no idea why, but it was a fun school to go to. I really did like that school. I had my very first girlfriend at that school, Barbara Salazar. I still remember to this day. Oh, Barbara. Wonder how Barbara's doing. Morning, Mark. What's going on? Hello, everybody. There's only 11 people in. We got the Snerf for Berf today. We'll probably read from the Book of Foreman. Hopefully some packages will show up and we can do unboxings, because there's other stuff coming in the mail too. So we got the stuff from Stephen and Jenna, and then we also have something coming in the mail. Maybe. I don't know. There's 2 items. I'm not sure what they are. We'll find out. I'm already at the bottom of the chat. We're starting off horribly here. This is a bad start. I already feel like just quitting. I'm done. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's beautiful outside. Let's look outside. That always gives us something to do for a few seconds. It looks amazing outside. You are early. Yeah, I usually do that. I mean, the notification goes out half an hour before the stream is scheduled, but I'll go anywhere from 15 minutes to 10 minutes early. I think yesterday we actually went 20 minutes early because Whip said we had to. Whip was in the chat and said, let's just do this. So I was like, all right. So we went 20 minutes early. How is your, yeah, the grass stays green pretty much year round. We don't really get a, brown or yellow grass or anything. It stays pretty green the whole time. It really does. And I remember in Arizona, the winter times, the grass would be mostly Bermuda grass. It would be yellowish. But yeah, it stays just green the whole time here. But usually it's covered with snow. Usually there's a bunch of snow there, but it is 51 degrees. 51 degrees. Here it is halfway through December, and it's 51 degrees. There's David. It is so warm out. And David's in the living room. Hi, David. David's in the living room keeping an eye on the packages. He'll let me know if they come in. Still sitting outside. Oh, gotcha. He's sitting out front. So we had such a bad drought in the summer that our yard is mostly dirt. Yeah, I remember you guys you actually had some forest fires and such, and that's not very normal for Louisiana, is it? Brookley Bell, hi. Hi, Brookley. And there's Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Good morning, fishy jerks. Hope you're having a good day, Ryan. Oh, okay. I got to give a shout out to something that happened this morning. I was sleeping late, and my best friend in the whole world called, and I didn't see it, but it woke me up. The phone woke me up, and so I called him back, and he said, "Hey, do you want a car?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Do you want a car?" They had an older. It's a 2008 Kia Sedona, so a minivan, and they just wanted to scrap it. It runs fine. There's no problems with it. He said everything works great. There's nothing. And this is my buddy Roger, who keeps up on this kind of stuff. But so they gave Aiden a car. It's a 2008 Kia Sedona, so it's an older vehicle. But they just gave it to him. So and that's gonna change Aiden's world. He doesn't have his driver's license, but he does drive. He's got his permit and stuff, and he's just been dragging his feet on getting his license. Well, now he can't. He's going to get his license real quick, and he can finally broaden his horizons a little bit by having a car to get someplace. Because, again, we live in the middle of nowhere. He has to, all the jobs that he's been looking for, he's trying to find hours close to my wife's, and around her. Now he's got a way to get there. Yeah, Roger, David. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing, and this isn't the first time Roger's done something like this. They've done it so many times. We have a very, very nice snowblower, and he just gave that to us like it's a very nice snowblower, and he just gave that to us, and that's the kind of person he is. He's just so many times he's done things like that. I'm so lucky to have somebody like that in my life. And I never get to, just like you guys with stuff, I never get to really pay him back too much. He doesn't let me, though. There's been times when I've been in a situation to pay him back and buy him dinner or something, and he didn't. It's always a big deal. I always got to sneak around to try and pay for dinner because he will go up. I have to talk to the waitress before, and sometimes he sets it up even before that. So, it just. He's just an amazing person, and he does watch from time to time. And one of these times I want him to come up and do like a focus on type thing, because he's got a lot of really good stories to tell, like the time he was tasered naked by the police. That's a good story. Do you think crabs think fish can fly? I don't know, but I saw a crab flying. It looked like it was flying. Have you seen that one, Annette? And hi, Annette. There was I don't know about your question. I don't think fish think far enough to think anything. I think they go, ooh, piece of candy. But I saw they put the Apocalypse Now music to it. I think that's what it was. Oh, no, it was Run Through the Jungle by Creedence Clearwater. But the crab had its little whatever up here, and it looked like a helicopter, and they played that Run Through the Jungle, so it looked like it was picking people up in Nam and taking them off. So I think crabs can fly, and I'm not even a fish. Hi, Huawei. David said, better sooner than later. Getting my license at 30 was not great. Yeah, and, it's difficult, though, David, for you guys, because, again, same with you. Growing up in such a rural area can sometimes be detrimental. My crabs don't fly. No, they just sort of jump. Bink, bink. It can be detrimental for young people to live in a rural area, There's a lot of positives to it, but there's a lot of negatives as well. Rico's friends with Oprah. You get a car. That's my favorite. That's my favorite meme ever, is the one with her with the bees. With the bees. And she's just, ha ha ha, bees, and there's bees flying around stuff. I just absolutely love it every time I see it. Did I get everybody coming in? There's Geek Boy. I think everybody. I think I got everybody. Hi, everybody. Oh, I was hoping it was one of the trucks, like UPS or something, but it was that loud truck. It was that trucker. It does look nice out there today, don't it? Look at the distance. You can finally really see the lake pretty decent. And again, the better view is from the living room by far. It's a better angle. You can see between those trees and really see forever right up the lake. Dougie. I wonder what their dog's name is. I've never met their dog. I think I'm going to go down there and meet the dog. I don't care about them. I want to meet the dog. Hey, doggy. Hi, doggy. Kelly Foreman. Do fish enjoy the crab's frolicking? Do fish know pleasure? Maybe we need Alex to do a thing on that. Do fish feel pleasure? I grew up in a rural area, but it wasn't so far removed from civilization that I didn't know anyone. It's there is a couple of big cities, big cities. I don't know how many people are around Rochester total with all the suburbs and stuff. It's probably 1 million people. And then Syracuse is probably the same way. They're each an hour, one's an hour west, one's an hour east. But, and then there's some little cities and stuff, but there's not a lot of opportunity out here. So having this van is going to be so fine. We could do that too. If we knew a good one. If we knew a good fish biologist. People often think that when I give Dr. Awesome a hard time, that I really mean it. Like the one stream, people were getting upset that we were picking on him. And they weren't joking. We were joking, obviously, but we could. Do you think a fish psychic? Do you think fish feel pleasure? What do you think, Dr. Awesome? I'm curious. No. You're in too much danger of getting correct answer doing that fish whisper. Fishburr. It's a fishburr. The fish whisper is a fishburr. There's Jay. What's going on? Work was getting in the way of pellet acquisition. Can't have that now. I think everything's working today. It's Friday. It's amazing. It violates your probation to own a windowless fan, remember. It violates your probation to own a windowless fan? What the fuck is that? What is that, Huawei? It violates your probation to own a windowless fan. What is a windowless fan? Keystone Clash is in the house. What is it? Is that a quote from something? Windowless van. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought it was like a quote from a movie or something. What the hell's a windowless van? Fan? What? Wait, none of my fans have windows. They're all windowless. I'm good then. A windowless van. Okay. Yes, I'm with you now. Thank you, guys. You know, you get stream brain, right? Luckily, it won't be mine. It won't be in my name. It'll be in Aiden's name, and it does indeed have windows. He's pretty excited. I just told him a little bit ago about it, and I actually saw him smile a little bit. So that's basically him, yelling that he's excited. I'm excited for him. I think this is just going to open things up for him so much. It's life changing. It's amazing how much such a small thing like that, when you live in a rural area, that's not a small thing. It's a huge thing, right? It's amazing though. No use for one of those. If I only had a brain. Something happened yesterday that made me question how smart my angelfish are. I was sitting at the table right by the 40-gallon. The dog started barking at the door, and I watched the 3 angelfish swim over to the back corner of the tank and were staring at the door until the dog stopped barking. Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Why are we always yelling? It looks like you got the name right? Wonder why. Oh, because the exclamation point after. That's what it was. Exclamation point after, why are we always yelling? I bet you that's it. There we go. I'd love to have a good van again. We've had some minivans. The one we had was a little white minivan. It was Michelle's. It was she killed so many animals with that. So many times she just. Well, there was one place we called Chipmunk Corner because, and it killed her. It killed her every time. But animals, I think suicidal animals used to search her out because we came around this corner one time, and it's a pretty sharp corner. You know, she wasn't going super fast, but there was. Here, let's switch over to the other one again. I knew you were giving me crap, but I didn't know what van. That's what threw me. I figured you were giving me crap, though. I mean, I figure that's 99% of the time from people. It's just poking fun. I always assume that first. So, anyways, we come around the corner. And there's a chipmunk here, right where the front tire goes, and a chipmunk here where the other front tire goes, and she hit them both. She hit both of the chipmunks and killed them both. And she was just so distraught. She was just horrified by killing killing the chipmunks. So we named that Chipmunk Corner. But then another time we're just driving and a bird comes down and smacks into the side of the van. I was like, what the hell was that? There was so many times she hit deer, and I was with her a lot of the times when it happened, not always, but a lot of the times, and she really had no recourse. Like she would rather crash the vehicle than hit something, but it always happened so fast, and it happened all the time in that van, all the time. She probably killed 30, 40 different animals with that van. And it killed her. I mean, she was just decimated every single time. Sometimes she'd, be bad enough so she's crying. I shouldn't be laughing at it, but it's just sort of, if it was me, I would have been upset. Yeah, but unless it was a dog, I wouldn't be, that upset. But she would like kill us as opposed to hitting a chipmunk, All right, let's, rabble. Oh, you're using the speech to text. Yeah, Ed uses that one a lot. We got the first poop of the day out of the way. I would have named the band the Critter Killer 5000. It's always been that way for her, though. If you drive with Michelle, oftentimes animals will just run out in front of her, and they'll make it safely across the road and then come back on the road so she can hit them. It couldn't happen to a more sensitive person. It really couldn't. When it comes to that kind of stuff, it just wipes her out every time. It's a running joke, though, because it happens so often. Poor Michelle. All right. Well, let's maybe we'll go ahead and try these. Two chipmunks, one van. Efficient. I can't remember all the different things she hit. Some things were just like, how? How does that happen? So the animals are drawn to her like she's a Disney princess and don't understand cars. Yeah. They're like coming up to hug her and they just get killed by the van. That's not what I wanted. She is a Disney princess. She definitely is. All right. Let's do this. Let's go with the squid first. This is in ink, and I opened up one of these to pour the ink into because I don't know how much ink is going to be in there. Again, this came from Big Steve. Thank you, Big Steve, again for all of the stuff that you sent. Shit. I have to go get a fork. I thought I brought one in. I thought I got one out. I didn't bring it in. This is going to be hard to pour. Pour. Parkour. Wow. That's the liquid that was in it. The ink smells like soy. That smells like a soy sauce. That's weird. It actually smells sort of good. The more I smell it, the more I like it. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to go get a fork. Well, let's just see. Oh. I bet you this is going to be chewy as shit. Trying to get a good piece. There we go. It looks like a yeah, anyways. It's not spotted dick. It's very, very rubbery. Now, I did look this up, and there was a ton of recipes on stuff you can do with it, but eating it right out of the can is something that's a common occurrence. I guess that's what they do quite often with it. I'm not going to drink that, no, Kelly. I just want to pour that in. Yeah, I'm not going to drink that. That's just, I took this, I took the lid off of it specifically to pour this stuff into. All right, here we go. Canned buttholes. That's what it... It's not that chewy. Ooh, that's actually pretty damn good. Not super chewy. Like I've had some different types of, squid that was more chewy. Like I bet you this is. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. It's a part. Parts is parts. This is, you can actually see the tentacles on that one. Ugh. Oh. It was. I have no idea what that is, but it was like rock hard. Maybe it was octopus bone. Victor Coco, good morning. Hello, hello. Calamari is very good. Yes, I do like calamari. I'm trying to get a good chunk of this, though, out of here. Because it's got this whole... That's why I should have brought in a fork. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Okay, this looks really gross. Hold on. Let's make sure there's no... Yeah, there was a few drips left in there. All right, tell me that does not look pretty gross. Yeah, that's not bad. I should have brought a plate in too. And let's just, yeah, maybe that was the beak. That is spotted dick. Yeah, that was probably the beak. You're probably right? Because it was that was a small little squid, so maybe that's what it was. No, I don't know. I like seafood, but yeah. It's not bad at all. It's not a strong flavor. I'm trying to, sometimes it's hard to put it into words. It's not like a strong fishy flavor. That's going to be, I'm going to spill that. I just know it. It's not a strong fishy flavor. It's pretty mild. It's not like super chewy. I would say the consistency is like a, it's like a firm bologna. Consistency of like a bologna type lunch meat. But the flavors, I'm struggling to describe the flavor. I like it though. I was expecting to be super, super chewy, and it's really not. It's really not at all. It's really good. I like a firm bologna. All right, well, I'm not going to eat the whole can right here. I am going to eat the rest of this, though, because I enjoy it. It's good. You know what? I think I'm going to make some ramen. Well, this will probably be my lunch. Maybe I'll make ramen this afternoon and just put that in right when the ramen's done. That'll probably be really good. So this is really good stuff. California squid and natural ink. Dig it. I like it. I like it a lot. Except for the weird stuff like this. Leviosa. That was not chewable. It's probably a squid penis. That's probably what that is. Some linguine and a white wine sauce. You have yourself a great dinner. That sounds like a lot of work, though. Some ramen and a Mountain Dew, that's more my speed. I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore, but I'm just saying. All right, now I need to get rid of this stuff that's up here, though, because, yeah, this stuff's going to drive Wally crazy, I bet. Luckily, the garbage can right here is full, so I put it in a box, and we will take the garbage out when we're done. Man, I'm tasting so much stuff that that I've never had before that I just really, really enjoy. It's another really cool part of the Snarfer Barf. The Snerfer Berf. Or my gird. It's been a while since I've had calamari. If my parents make their usual seafood gumbo, I'll be finding out if I'm allergic to crab or oyster too. No one over the age of 21 should eat ramen and Mountain Dew for a meal. Sure they should, if that's what they want to eat. Yeah, they should. I mean, I don't drink Mountain Dew because I drink my water most of the time. But ramen, you get the good ramen. All right, now we're going to open up this other one. Fresh squid walks across the dinner table. Ooh, that's weird looking. Oh, it smells delicious. It's weird looking though. Look at it. This is Halvah. It's a sesame paste with sugar and stuff in it. It's this came from Chevyfish. Thanks again, Chevyfish. Crushed sesame seeds, glucose syrup, cane sugar, palm oil, chocolate, sea salt, and natural flavors, egg white. So that's what it looks like. Now, oh, Dr. Awesome is familiar with it. Okay, it's very, very firm, so I did bring in a butter knife. So I'm going to cut a piece off. We're going to try it just how it is, and then we're going to try it on a cracker, too. Ooh, smells good. Smells a little bit like peanut butter. A little bit. Very sweet. That's a good dessert. That's a good dessert. Hi, Laura. LJ. They make carrot halva too. It's good. Huh. It usually comes in a brick and flakes off. I eat it with a fork. Gotcha. Had I when I was doing research in the Red Sea. Okay, so I'm not going to put it on a cracker then. I forgot to bring a fork in. All I got is a butter knife. Ha! Now you're addicted. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of the flavor. It does have that hint of sesame. It's like a dry peanut butter because it still holds together. But it's sort of a paste. It's almost like cookie dough. Oh, it is very crumbly once you crunch it up. All right, that is really good. What's another good way to have it, Chevy? You said you just eat it with a fork. What's a good thing to spread it on? Like toast? I bet you this would be good on toast. Like a smear. On the bagels. Turn it into a dessert bagel. That's it, just by itself. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely really good. Again, never even heard of it. I had no clue what it was when I opened up the package. So I did look it up. Maybe a milk chaser. Yeah. I have to be in the mood for milk these days. I used to drink so much milk, but these days, I have to be in the mood for it. I hardly drink any milk these days. But I could see what you're saying, yeah. It's like sometimes after eating ice cream, milk is the only thing that I want. I don't know why. I think other people that way too, right? I know Michelle is. All right, here's a big chunk. That is a great. Yeah, I really like that. That's way up on the list for the Snerf or Barf. That is definitely a Snerf. We're not even getting any barfy stuff, are we? I guess it's way more difficult to make me feel barfy than I thought. The raisin, the spotted dick might have been the worst recently. Obviously, the sour pickle balls, the old dirty bandage from the Bean Boozled. That's number one. That's the worst. The sour pickle balls there are second. And then the spotted dick would be third of the stuff I didn't care for. The spotted dick's saving grace was the dough, right? That dough was pretty damn good. Nobody else would taste it, though. Oh, no, Aiden did. Aiden tasted it, but nobody else would taste it. Big milk didn't get to me. Craving milk after ice cream. All the viral marketing for the milk of the 90s, how to stop consuming so much. Yeah, not just the 90s too, though, right? I mean, it's been so long since it was something the government has pushed, to the got milk stuff. And I still like a cup of cold milk in the morning before I hit the coffee. Yeah, I just have to be in the mood for it. I just read Kelly's comment. Old Dirty Bandage was my favorite member of the Wu-Tang. Old Dirty Bandage. Whew. I just got very hot. Oh, what is this? Oh. Sorry, hold on a second. All right. Well, that was uneventful again. R.I.P. Kelly. Both, again, things that I enjoy. Sorry for getting hot. I am. I'm sweating. I'm going to open the window some more. It's been happening recently, though. I just, getting like hot flashes. Maybe it's menopause. I should be past that. Maybe it's second puberty. What's up, John? What's happening? I did get your email. I meant to respond. I've been so bad about it, responding to emails, and I always talk about how that's the way to get a hold of me, and lately I've been really bad about it. But I did get your email, and we'll work that out. I've got to look at a couple of things, but that'll probably work for the focus on. It is 52. I would be freezing. Yeah, 52 is, that's shorts and t-shirt weather. Fix it, please. I love shrimp. Oh, I do love shrimp, too. I love seafood. Jake likes to complain he's on the man period sometimes. I think it's just an excuse to eat chocolate. Hey, I was just reading a thing about, they found, there was a study done in 2010 where, I can't remember where it was done, so you could go look it up. Ohio State? I don't know. I can't remember where it was at. There was a study done, though, that showed people who drink a chocolate drink, like hot chocolate or a chocolate drink, twice a day over a month period, doubled their stem cells compared to people who didn't. The people who had no chocolate drinks, they doubled their stem cells in that month period. I always knew chocolate was good for you. It's just sugar that's so bad, right? But it's got so many good things. Where it's higher in iron. Chocolate's really it does a lot for you. It's a magical food. Sorry, I got to click buttons again. Okay, drink chocolate every day if I must. That's what Michelle said, too. She's like, well, I don't want hot chocolate every day. And I said, didn't say hot chocolate. Let's not forget, it helps you poop. Hi, Zenny. It has to be dark chocolate, though. That was an interesting study. I read that. I don't think it did say dark chocolate specifically for that drink stuff, right? I didn't think it did. It just said a chocolate drink with a certain amount of chocolate. I think they said, I know that dark chocolate is definitely better for you. Yeah, that is true. But I don't think that study was specifically dark chocolate, though, for the drink, right? I don't think it was. I could be wrong. Hershey Park has a chocolate face treatment. I've been there. We've been to Hershey Park. We didn't really go to... We just went to... We didn't go on any of the rides or any of that stuff, but when we left the Keystone Clashes last year, we went that way to go home, and we just stopped in there to pick up some gifts for people that like that stuff. But I've been there to Hershey Park. That's amazing how much money is in that area and how much Hershey has done. There's like schools and all kinds of stuff. Like, I need an excuse to eat dark chocolate. It's nice to have one, though. Yeah. The one that I read was a hot chocolate made with cacao. Yeah. I don't know if it was or not. I can't remember. You might be right. Maybe that's the one. Maybe, you know how my memory is. I just know it's been chocolate. Been to the Hershey Park a few times. Did you go on the rides and everything? Hi, Matt. Hershey Park. Hershey Highway. You have to take the Hershey Highway to get to Hershey Park. I don't think it's Hershey Highway. I think it's Hershey Avenue or something like that. And the place does smell like chocolate. I mean, you can smell it when they're cooking stuff up. We did when I was a kid. Went on the rides and stuff. Yeah, I've never, that's the only time I've ever been there. A Fish Dream says vital proteins, collagen, peptides, chocolate powder, so good. Kelly, I made these brown butter chocolate chip muffins last week. They're one of the tastiest things I've ever made. Like a chocolate chip cookie and cake had a tasty, tasty baby. I don't think anybody's ever used the word tasty, tasty baby together. Dutch baby? Have you ever had a Dutch baby? That was on Bob's Burgers, and I've never had one, and it looked really good. And then after we watched it, somebody else talked about, we saw a recipe for a Dutch baby. Hi, Oinky. That was very cool. Oh, let's do that. Let's show the people that didn't watch Ed last night what, and a lot of people already know too, because there's pictures on the Discord. Oh, I'll just go to the Discord instead of going on the Instagram. That way I don't have to worry about showing any of the, stuff on Instagram that might be inappropriate. There it is right here. Here it is right here. Kelly Foreman. Oh, I can't zoom in on there. I can't zoom in on it. I should have opened it up in the browser. Kelly Foreman made that for Oinky. And there's more. Hold on. I'll get the other pictures here, too. Let's open them up in a browser so it's easier. And actually zoom in and do stuff on them. And let's see, one more. Open a browser. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, we can leave the rest of that. That's fine. There's nothing there. I'm a little shell-shocked. You can just see my shortcuts. There's the new dad, Kenny. What's going on, Kenny? Congratulations again, brother. Hello. Getting ready to head home with the baby. That's awesome. That is awesome. But the 14th, I think the 14th is far enough away from Christmas that the baby's not going to be screwed over too often with gifts. But look at that. Anyways, this is what Oinky got from Kelly Foreman. Dr. Foreman, not just the foremost foreman in her field, but also an incredible knitter. Look at the boinga boinga tail. Look at that boinga tail. Isn't that amazing? That is a great gift. Oinky said she was, she was tearing up. She was so happy, and that's just very cool, Kelly Foreman. You nailed it. You did a great job. That's what Secret Santa's all about, right there. You did a great job. That is awesome. I know she's gonna love that. All right, let's show one more picture too, though, because I think this is important as well. Because Nancy B, I think, was the one who said that this was terrifying, and I agree with her. It's amazing to think that, that's the knitting part of it, and that's what it looked like. And it just, I don't know, it looks like a baby. It looks like a baby pig somebody found on the road, and it's just desiccated, and maybe like a mammoth baby they found in the Arctic. But still, you can see the steps that went into all of it to make it and turn it into that. So I think I'll smoke some bacon tomorrow. Ooh, smoked bacon. Looks like a Cuban pork roast. No idea how Kelly got so much detail on that pig, right? Right? Yeah, good job, Kelly Foreman. You did an amazing job there. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. 2 little stubby thumbs up. Baby back ribs. Oh, Merrick! Just watched you tasting the surströmming. You did good. I left some salty Swedish candy tips for you. Merrick. I never looked this up. And I am going to try the surströmming with something too, like, some rye crackers and some of the, recipe. I'll look up a recipe and also eat it that way, the way it's meant to be eaten. But I wanted to taste it, right out of the can, so that I at least knew what the flavor was without anything else messing with it, even though that's not the intended way to eat the surströmming. But what is this? What is this, Mickham? I have no idea what this is. It looks like little black licorice. It looks like little chunks of black licorice. They are pretty firm. Salt candy licorice. We're going to try that next week, like maybe Monday. Maybe Monday we'll try that. And this was supposed to go with it, right? Was this something you were supposed to eat with that? Because that's what Big Steve said, that this came with the surströmming. So I probably messed up, but I can still do that. Yeah. How many aquascapers read Jungle Val? Yeah, I see it now. Looks like that monkey is taking a licorice to Pound Town. He does look very joyous. There, you can see his face. We'll try this Monday. On my list, no, not together, just a common candy. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought maybe it was sent with it as like a palate cleanser or something like that. But we'll try that on Monday. And hopefully maybe the surströmming too with the recipe, because I want to eat it up. I don't want to let it sit in the Tupperware for too long. I opened it today though, because David was gone, so he came home and I wanted him to smell it. And it was pretty strong today. It was probably stronger today than it was when I originally opened it. The smell of it. It was definitely stronger. And actually, I was like, "Whoa, that's way more than what I remember." But it's been in that Tupperware thing inside the fridge, I don't know. It's weird. There's not a lot of juice in there with it. Jungle Scream indeed. All right. Lips and assholes. So again, I don't know what that is. It's a spine. I have no idea what that is. But that's in all of these. And yeah, you can't eat it. You can't eat it. So good. So good. Is it fermented or does that take time? No, the surströmming, yeah, that is fermented, right? And again, I did not mind it at all. I don't know if people overreacted. Maybe my sense of smell isn't that strong. Maybe, I don't know. But it wasn't, you know, I see all those videos and I was hoping for one of those reactions. I was hoping for a, you know, but it didn't happen. And the flavor mixed with the right stuff, I bet it'd be really good. Again, I feel like it's one of those foods that I sort of would crave. Like at first I'm like, woo, that's a little strong. But then I tasted it a few times, and because I've told that story about the beer cheese. There's a lot of different kinds of beer cheeses, but the kind we used to get from the local place was almost like a paste. And you open that up, and it was strong. It was way stronger than like Limburger. Super, super strong smell. And the taste was ugh. I had it a couple times, though, and then I was like, you know what? That'd probably be good on some toast. And then I put a little bit on toast, and I was like, this is pretty good. It was almost like Vegemite. I mean, you just do a tiny bit like on toast, and it was so good. It was so good, and now I really, you know, enjoy it. I believe it smells worse and hot, yeah. Cold winter, not as much, yeah. Can't. I don't know how to eat this. It's just it's like a stick. It's like a stick. Somebody tell me what that is. Look what's on the end. It's got like a little pointer on the end. And look at the top. It's weird. It almost looks like a ribbon. This was a tentacle. This is a tentacle here. I didn't think this was. It's just like the inside of a tentacle. Because there was other ones that had the, you know, you could see the tentacles and stuff. Like this one. Maybe the penis. Is it to floss with, maybe? Squiddy squid. Currently cradling Edwina and my kitty. Immediately threw his first paws around Edwina to cuddle with her. Snuggalicious. Nice. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad you're happy with it too, but those are the best kind of things. Those are the best kind of things. You know, the best kind of presents. That's the kind of presents I like to give as well. Now, I can't make stuff. I don't have any skill to make anything. But finding that thing that people just absolutely love, I love doing that. What's up, Renee? Did you pull that out? What did you pull that out? It looks like a ribbon worm or something. It was in the can inside of one of these. It was inside of that. Like you know, stuck inside, I believe like that. There was 2 of them in the entire can. And there's still a bunch more in there. I mean, I didn't even eat half of it. It doesn't look very appetizing at all, does it? But it's pretty good. The gladius or pen is a hard internal body part find. Okay, that might be what it is, though. A hard internal body part. I mean, because this is just, you know, super, super chewy. Gonopodium of a squid. Some places eat live octopus. I wonder if any place ships that to New... Oh, that would be... I've seen that, and I've also seen the ones that super fresh. You just pour the soy sauce on them, and they start to move because they're fresh, but they're not alive. I don't know if I could eat something alive. I really don't. I mean, I've always said that if you send me a legitimate food item, I have to eat it. I don't think I could do something that was alive. I just don't. No, I don't think I could do that. What's up, Jeff? Looks like the internal squid shell. Oh, that other part, the other thing I showed you. Got you. What's up, Tomatillo? Up on a mountain getting muddy. Up on a mountain. Finding quartz and slate. I'm stoked I have signal and can listen in. Nice. And I hope you're having a good time. Nice little trip with the family there. What's up, Jorge? What's going on, dude? How is Friday in Arizona? And Thai dishes. I love fried squid, octopus. I don't know that I've ever had squid in a Thai dish. Thai dish. I think most of the time when I've had it, it's just been like calamari, right? I don't know that I've had it like this. I honestly don't remember. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. And I got nothing else to talk about. I've been at the bottom of the chat the whole time. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, did we miss it? We missed it. We missed up the light up bucket. Man. It's the little things, you know? I was hoping to catch the bucket when it was all aglow. We missed it. We missed the bucket. I guess that's it. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. We missed the bucket. Might as well leave. Tonight we got McStreamy, we got Graham, Aquarium Adventures, you got Cold Water Aquatics, you got June, and you got other ones, fishfam.link. Yes, Jay, I did. I just woke up. I started my graveyard shift last night. Oh, gotcha. I bought, we gave a limit for the Fish Fam Christmas. Yeah, for the Secret Santa, and yeah, I did get I got them two items that were on their list, but I don't know if it was something super that they really wanted. They gave us a list, and I don't know, we'll find out, because this thing was on their list for a while, these two things, but it's going to help them. I don't normally get stuff that's going to help them so much as it is something fun, right? But yeah. Any kids coming home for Christmas? No. Well, yeah. Actually, my son and his wife are coming over Christmas Eve. They're not too far from home. They're only like they're a little bit less than 3 hours from home. They're like 2 hours and 45 minutes from home. So we do see them from time to time. But they are coming over for Christmas Eve. We're going to do Christmas Eve with the family, and then Christmas Day we're not going to do much of anything. They'll go back home late Christmas Eve night. The internal shell is the pin. Oh, just come in the proper name. Gotcha. Making Jake's birthday cake today. Tomorrow's the big day. 50 years old. Had reception for a few minutes. Just pulled into the next service call. Well, I appreciate you being here, Jeff. Aquatic Nests, I was just talking about you guys. Hi there. I was just talking about you, about cold water on Friday afternoons. Hold on a second. So, hi, Vanessa. I feel like I don't have anything else to talk about today. And I'm sweating. Maybe we'll end early today. I was hoping the packages would show up, though. That's really what I want to see. What's up, Chris? Happy Friday to you, too. Did you finish putting the lights or just call it quits? Oinky, that would be great. You know, and Ed is so close to his family, I was going to say, or else he could come up and visit you. But I don't know that Ed would like to spend a Christmas away from his family. He's so close to them that it might be difficult. Because if he came up this way, that we could see you both. We could hang out around Christmas. I'm just saying, you know. We could meet in between where you are, where I'm at. Just a thought. Just a thought. What if we did not want to see your package today? Well, I mean, you see it every other day, Geek Boy. I mean, you're constantly send nudes all the time. He just doesn't. It never stops. It never stops. Geek Boy, at least 4 times a day, he send nudes on some platform. He just always wants to see me naked. So it's not like it's a different day. Not like it's a different day. Ooh, Killer Kitty. Wow, $10 super chat. Thank you. That would be Albany. Yeah, that would be it. Hi, Keith. But then we might have to see Keith though too. I don't know. So we'd have to avoid that area, the Schenectady area, the Scotia. What's up, Keith? And thank you, Killer Kitty. Thank you so much. Oinky likes me. What is the food or candy you taste that brought you the most pain effect afterwards? That's easy. That's the one chip challenge. One chip challenge destroyed me for about 2 hours total time. It was about 2 hours that just absolutely destroyed me. The pain that I had was it was intense. It was the burning. Again, I can deal with the pain here, the hotness. I don't enjoy it, but I can deal with that. But it was that in the abdomen that got to me. That's why they quit selling it too. That's why they stopped it. That one definitely was the one that bothered me the most. So again, it's the one chip challenge was the most painful. The most disgusting was Bean Boozled. I don't know, Mickham, do they have Bean Boozled over there? Bean Boozled, it's jelly beans. Jelly beans, and they're different colors, and one, like let's say if it's a red jelly bean, it might be Old Bandage or it might be pomegranate, and you don't know which one it is until you put it in your mouth. So the dirty Old Bandage was disgusting. It really did taste like a dirty Old Bandage. Like the first time I did it, I couldn't even get through it. I chewed it a couple times and I was like, I didn't barf, but I did spit it in the garbage can because it was nasty. That was the grossest thing, was the Old Dirty Bandage flavor Bean Boozled. Something has to get put out the pictures Matt sends me. Oh, what did Steven say? Excuse me. I got the hiccups now. Any Christmas movies as a family tradition? Not really. I mean, we do like to watch all of those, the Charlie Brown one and all those older traditional ones. We do watch Christmas Vacation. So we do try to get those in. I don't know if it's really a tradition. I mean, it's not like we have a specific time when we do it or any of that kind of thing. But just about every year, I think we end up watching Christmas Vacation, the Charlie Brown movie, Elf, and then the old, Rankin Bass, Christmas in July, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty, all those really old ones from like the 60s and 70s. We watch a lot of those. But I don't know. Again, I don't know that I would call it a tradition. It's just something we try to do just to help with the spirit of the season. Okay, I gotta scroll down. The lights were a 4-hour job. I managed to stretch it into a 4-hour job just so you can complain about it. And we got Killer Kitty super chat. There we go. Killer Kitty says, finals week has been mad. So ready for Christmas break. Just got to finish grades. Well, hopefully you get through this soon. Hopefully you get through it soon. Sorry, clicking buttons. You enjoy sending them to Geek. Yeah, I mean, why would I want to hide this? You know what I mean? This is something that should be shared out everywhere for everybody to see, No. Never seen them, but I'm not buying odd stuff from our odd shops here. Lots of different shops popping up. Gotcha. Bunny Viper. Hi, Bunny Viper. Die Hard and Die Hard 2. I do like Die Hard, the movie, and I think the the argument is there for it to be a Christmas movie the way it is, but it's not traditional for us. It is a good movie though, and we do have the ornament where it looks like his face looking out through the vent. He's like inside the vent looking out. We have that big ornament. That's what most of our ornaments are, like, Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel. I said Star Treks. June's not here, is she? Star Trek. Marvel, all those kind of things. We have all the geeky stuff for our ornaments. Our tree topper, instead of like an angel or anything like that, we have it looks like the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter, except it's all Christmassy. It's got like, I don't know, just green, and it's got Christmas colors all over it, and I can't describe it. It's got eyes on it and stuff, but it looks like the Sorting Hat, just a Christmas vacation of it. Christmas vacation? Christmas version of it. Ness said Christmas Vacation's the best. We did watch that already this year. I do love Christmas Vacation. It's, yeah, we always watch it, and my brain is not working again today. We don't know all the words from all the different scenes. Jesus. Any Christmas songs? No Christmas songs to hear on the channel. Nothing musical. I don't do any of the the videos or any of the music or any of that kind of stuff. Had to check if the lamp leg ornament made it onto the tree this year. And Aquafunk has one of those behind him up on his desk. He's got one of the lamps. Home for the Holidays. Funny movie my mom always watches with me. Which one is that? Let's see. Home for the Holidays. We do like to watch those older ones too, like White Christmas and stuff like that. As far as entertainment goes, it was definitely a more innocent time. Home for the Holidays, 1995. A woman faces spending the holiday with her family after losing her job, making out with her ex-boss, and finding out her daughter plans to spend Thanksgiving with her boyfriend. I'm sure we've seen it, but it doesn't sound familiar. Holly Hunter, Robert Downey Jr., Dylan McDermott, Steve Guttenberg, Claire Danes. I mean, it's got a lot of stars in it. Randy Stone's in it. I mean, if it's got Randy Stone. Anne Bancroft, Charles Durning. Yeah, it's got a lot of stars. I don't remember it, though. Maybe we'll have to... Robert Downey Jr. publicly admitted to using heroin during the making of this film. Jodie Foster wrote him a letter praising his work, but warning him that he could not keep on doing this on other films. Wow. And Robert Downey Jr.'s, he really just about lost his life. His drug use was out of control. It's amazing how much he came back, and, it's a feel-good story. Tuger, hello, Tuger. It's been a while. Hello. Having a bad stomach and throwing it is not my thing. The new Eddie Murphy Christmas movie, Candy Cane Lane. I think we watched that too. I feel like we watched that. Now I gotta go look. Come on. Geez, sometimes it takes forever. Oh. God, I think I watched it. I don't remember. Oh my God. My memory's getting so bad. I don't remember if we watched it or not. I'm pretty sure we did. No, I don't think we did. The more I read about it, now I don't think we did watch it. Upon returning to the shop, he learned that Pepper is an evil Christmas elf that has tracked him into a Faustian bargain. Well, looks good. I will give it a try. Maybe we'll watch that tonight. Man, I don't think we're going to go for much longer. Yeah, maybe we'll watch that tonight and see if that's any good, Zenny, or this weekend sometime. June has an entire Star Trek tree. She does. Don't let traditions hold you down. All the Trek Wars crap. Trek Wars. Yes. Hello? You know what's weird? Every time that switches over, it messes with my chat. Why? It zooms out my chat. That is the weirdest thing. When it switches to the poop, it minimizes. It zooms out my chat by 10%. That is the weirdest thing. Home Alone, yeah, Home Alone's a good one. Home Alone's a good one for sure. Disney was introducing the 30s, 40s, and 50s over here. So oddly enough, our only two TV channels back then showed Donald Duck plus other cartoons at Christmas Day. Now it's a must for family. It's cool, but it's sort of the same time it's sort of sad. I know a lot of places get overwhelmed and actually pass laws so that a certain amount of the entertainment on TV and movies and stuff has to be local. I used to watch the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I don't think we've ever actually watched that. I've heard a lot of the music, but the Yeti movie was a holiday movie. I don't think I've ever seen that one. How about these new ones from the streaming service like Netflix and Prime? I know we watched one of them, one of the newer ones recently. And I don't remember what it was. Michelle's probably going to tell me that we did see that one. That was an interesting fact. I didn't know about that movie. It makes you strange. I've only had one Christmas movie tradition. I have to watch the unrated version of Bad Santa once. I don't know if I've watched the unrated one either. Christmas with the Cranks, that's a good one. I always put on Pearl Jam soft songs when the first snow hits here. Awesome feeling. You know, Architecture in Helsinki, their second album, their first album. Hold on. That's what mine is. That's my snow. That's my. I love listening to that album. Like when we go someplace, a sunny, snowy day in the wintertime. I can't remember which album it actually is, though. I remember it every time I see the album cover. Fingers Crossed. I think that was it. 2003. Let me see if that's it. Fingers Crossed, I believe, is the one. It could have been In Case We Die, but Fingers Crossed. There's a song on there called Rock, Paper, Scissors or something like that. That's it. Yep. That's the album. Fingers Crossed, the album by Architecture in Helsinki. It's just a great mellow sound. The interesting thing about Architecture in Helsinki is every one of their albums was totally different because it was just an experimental group thing. So every one of their albums was totally different. Didn't sound anything like the previous ones. But that's my favorite. One Heavy February, that's a great song. Imaginary Ordinary, Scissors, Paper, Rock. Standing in the basin with a knife serrated, I'll protect you. Something like that. Standing in the attic with a knife serrated, I'll protect you. It's good stuff, man. If you haven't listened to that and you like that mellow kind of music, It's a great winter album. It really is. Been having massive seizures. Wow, IV, I didn't know that. Nurse coming today to change meds, hopefully otherwise fine. I didn't know, Bunny Viper, you were having that rough of a time. Take some Tums. My stomach isn't upset, I just feel weird. Like I'm sort of having like a hot flash a little bit. That poop grossed me out. It's the bathroom that grosses me out the most. Hi, Robert. The bathroom is what bothers me the most about that. Dispute Apple for taking away all the Charlie Brown specials. Oh, do they own them? We don't worry about it. We have ways around all of that because, it's crazy. It's crazy what the streaming services decide to take down and what. Yeah, so we have ways around that, and we pay for Netflix, Hulu. Well, my daughter pays for Hulu. We've got a few of the services though, and it's crazy. It's ridiculous. They're more and more. People really switched. Pirating had dropped massively, and people were like actually paying for the content. And then the corporations got greedy like they always do, and everything's splintered and fractured so much, and now there's 20 different streaming services, and it's ridiculous. People should license their content to Netflix, to Hulu, instead of having a separate one for everything, because it's just watered down so much. People went back to pirating. Pirating has jumped up huge again in the last 2 years because they just make things more and more difficult. At one point there, it was very easy. It was a great. They hit the sweet spot, but maybe the business model couldn't handle it. I don't know. Maybe they were making big profits, massive profits. So the shareholders probably just got used to that and just wanted that to stay that way always and forever. What is the movie where Santa's killing mafia John Wick style? I forgot, but Ed sent it to me because he said it's my origin story. I have that. It's David Harbour is in it. But I do have that movie somewhere here. I think it's out in the living room. Ed sent it to me. It's a good movie though. It's campy. It's violent, but it's not. Normally I try not to watch real super violent shows. I'd rather just see dumb, lowbrow humor. But when it's done in such a campy way, it's not near as bad. But it is very gory. Wonka last night. Okay, what'd you think of it? Last night at the movies. It's a sweet, charming musical for the entire family. Oh, is it all a musical? When I felt I left the overwhelming desire to destroy a chocolate bar ASAP. Is it almost entirely musical? I mean, I know... the other versions of it had a lot of music in it, but I don't know that I would you guys call Willy Wonka a musical? And is this version a lot more, or is it roughly the same? Because if it's more, I probably won't end up watching it. If it's just a few songs here and there, I can deal with it. I don't like I don't like musicals. Just talk. You don't need to sing it. Violent Night, Killer Kitty got it. Yep. Tried to film and unbox my Secret Santa gift. I forgot to hit record. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but I've done that too. Trying to get Wally, and he's doing something. I'm like, oh, I got it. I look down. I didn't hit the button. It sucks. Put it all back and start over. New trend of making movies that the plot is traveling a long time and arguing to meet with family drama, realistic Christmas BS, needs to take a hike. If I want drama, I'll visit my family. A Merry Friggin' Christmas is a good one. What is that one? I don't remember that one either. Hi, Adam. What's up, Adam? I'll protect you. Do. Merry Friggin' Christmas. 2014, Robin Williams, Joel McHale. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever watched that one either. Lauren Graham, Clark Duke, Oliver Platt, Wendy McLendon Covey, Tim Heidecker, Candice Bergen, and Robin Williams. Film received generally negative reviews from critics, which I care less about. I never listen to critics because critics often, they're so jaded. If you do it for a living, you really can't have an honest opinion about it. If that's what you're getting paid to do, I just don't think you can have an honest opinion. Plus, you're jaded because you see so many movies, right? So things that stick out to you and are blaring and you just absolutely hate because you've seen it in every movie. People that go to a couple movies a year aren't going to feel that way. I don't listen to critics in music, any entertainment at all. I never listen to critics. It was released after his death. I sort of remember that now. Well, that's one to add to the list. I hope Michelle's making notes here. She's probably not even watching. It's past her lunchtime. Listening to them now, Mickham said, nice and soft. I definitely have some favorites on that album, Mickham, but it's just a good album. It's just so fun. Teach me your ways, Anthony. It's not that hard, really. It's really not. Just cancel Netflix. We've been thinking about it. I need some Christmas movies that are not Hallmark and one that fits well with Die Hard. Well, that one that we're talking about there, that's a good one. Violet Night. I don't know. Don't make me think. A couple of aspirins. Oh. All right, scrolling down. The crap with Sony PlayStation, Discovery Channel reinforced my support of privacy. The Sony PlayStation, when they remove stuff, or is that specifically with the Discovery Channel? I don't know that I heard about that one. But like Sony, a lot of people bought the PlayStation way back in the day, the 4, I think, right? I think it was PlayStation 4, because you could run Linux on it. And then they took that away. That's bullshit. If something is in the system when you buy it, unless it's a bug, not a feature, but if there's a feature in that and you take it away from the people that have bought that and own that equipment, that's what's messed up with the whole thing. And don't get me started on copyrights that last hundreds and hundreds of years. It should be the life of the artist. Why are there kids getting rich because they made something? Make your own damn shit, kids. Make your own damn shit, kids. Damn Finkelstein shit kid. Spotify and the Pirate Bay, that's just showing itself. Hi, Melvin. What's up, Melvin? I can mark Kelly as received on the Secret Santa list. That sounds like it. So how many people, Jenna, and obviously don't give names, but how many people have not sent their items or haven't reached out to you guys to let you know? Does it seem like the majority of everybody followed through with everything very well this year? I mean, I know we're going to find out that at some point very soon, right? Oinky says, my favorite of the rank and best stop motions, Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. I cannot understand why this wonderful feature doesn't have the notoriety it deserves. Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. And which one was that one? I do love those ones. The Heat Miser. I have a Heat Miser right here. Where is it? Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun. Do-do-do-do. Mr. Heat Miser, Mr. 101. I do have one. It was right here. It was right up on that thing next to Evil Knievel and the Micronauts. But I don't know where it went. I see Dead Barista Deadpool. I've got Barista Deadpool. I don't know what happened to the Heat Miser. He was right there. He's been there forever. Oh well. I've always liked the Heat Miser. He was always my favorite. Oh, I was looking up this other Life and Adventures. Is this the one with Burgermeister Meisterburger? Oh, that's not what I want. Yes, that's the Burgermeister Meisterburger, right? That's not what I want. Give me a good... there we go. Excuse me. The Great Act, the forest being tells the story of Santa Claus to explain why he deserves to be immortal. Oh, no, that isn't. That is a different one, isn't it? Sorry, distracted. Stop looking at stuff. I do like all those stop motion ones, though. Oh, she can say names. PS3 Linux crap was also... Oh, they deleted purchase discovery content for people's PlayStations recently. See ya, Chevy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. B-Wizzle, what's up? Yeah, I didn't know about the PlayStation, the discovery content, and that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because they keep claiming that we don't own the stuff we buy, that we're only renting it, and that's bullshit. Pure and simple. And we should be able to fix something. We should be able to open something up and fix it if we wanted to. And they should never take stuff away. Amazon did that too. Remember with the book 1984? They did that way back in the day because a bunch of them were supposedly the copyright was messed up on certain versions of it. So they took it off of people's devices, but those people bought it. It wasn't their fault. Amazon should have done it totally different way. Plus there was a thing with Apple, right? Wasn't it Apple who put the U2 album on the phones? There's all kinds of stuff like that. It's crazy. You just don't trust corporations at all because they're going to screw you over every single time. Every single time. Never put your faith in a corporation. I received mine. Jenna hasn't got hers yet, and the gifts from both of us have been received. I figured. Wonka is not like Les Mis, but it's definitely a musical. Soundtrack has 11 songs, with Dudge includes a version of Pure Imagination. Brandon still got to send his out. Adam says mine was received last week, but I haven't received anything yet. Is it really Secret Santa when Jenna already knows the whole list? Yeah, that's true a little bit, right? I got a shirt I assume is from Secret Santa. Going to wear it on Chris Aquazone's D&D night. Super cute. And speaking of Chris, he was going to be our guest this Saturday, but he had family come in. But he also has the virus. And he's doing better. He's doing better. He said it didn't hit him too hard this time. But yeah, he did have it. Jenna dropping some information. I received a shirt from Amazon, fish shirt. That was cool. Nice. Sounds like my wife says I don't own her. Whole Kindle deleting books. Yeah. Got me away from Kindle ebook readers. You know, I still use mine. I'm with you. The sentiments are there, but that's the bad thing about that is it's so convenient. I mean, you know where I get my books from, Geek Boy, because you get them from the same place. But it's just so convenient. I use a program called Calibre on the computer, and I can take any ebook and convert it into any other format, just about. And so I can get any format, even like a PDF, and be able to convert it into a format that my Kindle will read, so that I can. I read a ton. I read a lot. That's what I usually do in the middle of the night. Wake up. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to talk to people. I can't be productive. So I'm reading a book, and it's usually like this. Candy Cane Lane was great because it's got a lot of insinuated humor for adults, but still kid-friendly. It's like the creators of Shrek and the Griswolds got together. The name sounds familiar, but I don't. When I read the the synopsis there. It doesn't feel familiar. I'll have to look. Michelle will know. I'm going back to DVDs. Yeah, I saw somebody else saying that too, Renee. A guy on TikTok, because Watchmen, the Watchmen TV series that was created by HBO, was on their streaming service. It was a exclusive to that service, is no longer on the service. Why? That was exclusive to your channel. You created that, and you take it off your service, so people have to rent it. It's funny, it happened with the book 1984. Yeah, it was, yep, happened to me. Secret Santa did say that you should receive your gift, so I can mark that you received it now. Little bit ironic, don't you think? All right. I'm scrolling. Jenna also keeps the original recipe for Coca-Cola. There's a way to get those books, even the newer stuff. No conversion needed for any format, so I just get EPUB formats most of the time. Yeah. Candy Cane Landing with Eddie Murphy. Did we see that, Michelle? Hi, Michelle. Adam, I haven't read 1984. Is it that controversial? It's not controversial at all, really. Not. I don't think it was controversial at all, really. It's just funny that. Yeah, let's not. Oh, we have not watched it. Okay. See, I told you Michelle would know. So we'll watch that. We'll put it on the list. All right, same here, Matt. I'm all for supporting creators and publishers, but I have my limits. Yeah, and when you don't know, when you buy something and you don't actually own it, and they could take it away from you at any time, or the service could shut down and you can't get your stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I reached out to Mike, let him know that he sent my recipients. It's 1:30. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a good time to end. You know, some days you feel it, and some days you don't. Today's just one of those days I'm not feeling it. It doesn't feel like it's natural. I feel like I'm trying to extend the stream. And on those days, I don't like that. I don't like to. It doesn't feel natural. I always like to be genuine and sincere. And when it just feels like I'm chatting just to keep the stream going, it's not near as much fun. It's not you guys. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. Today is a Miles, not an Almond Joy. I like them both. Yes, that's right. Yeah, what Killer Kitty said. Yeah. It's they took it down because they didn't have the legalities in order. There was versions of the book. That they didn't have the rights. Whoever was selling on Amazon did not have the rights to sell that book. It might not have been Amazon itself. It might have been. I don't remember. I don't recall. But that's the reason they took it down, was just for that, not any of the content, like Killer Kitty said. Shredded coconut is disgusting. The texture makes me gaggy. What made you think of that? Oh, because Mounds and Almond Joy. I like shredded coconut. I like everything. At least Amazon sent a refund for the books. Sony's not doing that for the Discovery content. It's theft. It's 100% theft. You know, there's homeless people in jail for 15 years for stealing a loaf of bread, and you have those people there, or super rich people committing crimes and going to jail for 6 months for $45 million, and that same guy never been to jail, doesn't have a record, still steals a loaf of bread to feed his family, and he's in jail. Sorry. We're just so out of whack. I do love Mounds. She had really bad arthritis. That girl with really bad arthritis. Okay. I think that's a good place to end. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, Killer Kitty, for the super chat. Still a lot of good streams today, a whole bunch of them. I'm not sure yet what's going to happen tomorrow night. Because Saturday night, Skipper, Ed, and I are splitting the time. Skipper's got a Christmas party, so it'll be either on my channel or on Ed's. Won't be a focus on it, it'll just be a hangout. It'll be Ed and myself will be there. And I don't know, maybe even another guest. I honestly don't know. So just keep your eyes peeled. That's at 8 to 10 p.m. time frame. Yeah, and that's it. Starting Monday, we will try that other stuff there. Damn it. Oh, that's why I was trying to push it too. Was I wanted to see if the package was going to be here. UPS. But it doesn't look like it's going to make it right now. It'll come in today. I wish you could see it. It's weird how some things show up on the map and some don't. I guess you need to have... hold on. Let's... we didn't see Mark Strilson too. Bunny Viper, did you talk to Mark today? Is he doing all right? Jenna did get her Secret Santa gift. Oh. Am I logged in? Sorry, hold on. I just want to see if I can get the map. Find the map. Find the map. Find the map. It does this weird thing where it's loading part of the page into the iframe when I come in this way. Into a frame, it's loading the web page again. Instead of the tracking information, it's reloading the actual page. Even if I open it up in a new window, it still opens the tracking information. It does like a weird frame and loads the web page again into there. So there's something buggy going on. Oh, well, I do have ad block. Let's just see if that does anything. It should be here any time now. And I would love to open it up on a stream. Big chunk of Mopani wood and a Zoomed light. Nice. Zenny, that's what yeah. Sniper, no sniping. Thought it was backlog dog food. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's not even loading it. It's weird. I don't know if UPS, I'm sure they're overwhelmed with everything. Maybe if I go to tracking and just try it this way. There's the tracking. Is this fun watching me concentrate? Do you smell smoke? No, I don't want to take your survey. Huh, it's just not loading. Oh well. No, it's sniper. We always use that. I'm sure I didn't invent it, but I was the first one to say it around us. The kids were playing a game and somebody said something about a sniper. You know, a long time ago. The kids were young. And somebody was talking about a sniper, and I was like, sniper, no sniping. And it was funny. I wanted to see poop concentrating. Concentrated poop. Not Nola Jane. Hi, Nola Jane. It's was supposed to be delivered today. The one coming to you, or yours going out? Oh, hold on. Got buttons to click. Yeah, it's still not loading. I don't know why it won't. Why it won't. Mine going out. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel you know, a little bit of I wouldn't say it's FOMO, but I do feel like I that I missed out on not doing the Secret Santa, and you know, there's people that even tried to help me be able to do it this year, but we just couldn't pull it off. That's all. Just couldn't pull it off this year. But next year, and I maybe, you know, I'm thinking maybe Fish Fam Christmas will be back next year too, but I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear. I think we'll maybe the people that were on the committee this last year, or you know, last year, maybe we'll talk about it like an early spring and just decide where we want to go. Yeah, it's not even going to let me pull up the tracking on it. It's not even going to let me pull up the tracking on it. Oh well. All right, let's get rid of that. I hear a truck. Now I don't hear a truck. Your recipient confirmed. It's nice. So they did get it. See, it's so much fun. New idea for you. Do a tank only fill with snow water to see how it works. Huh. I wonder what would be in snow water, though. You know what I mean? What it would be almost like RODI water, wouldn't it? Or it would be distilled. I mean, it would be pretty pure, right? Without much of anything in it. It'd be interesting to see what it would do. You know, what I have been doing, though, is we have a dehumidifier running in the bathroom. And I have been mixing that water with my well water to use in tanks. Because I get like 2.5 gallons of that every other day. So just don't use the yellow snow. Yeah. Well, we got to get some damn snow first. Like I said, it's halfway through December. The dogs are barking a lot. I'm going to go look and see. Go see if that's the package. I'll be right back. Your imagination. Ugh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Guys. No package. That sucked. No package. Yeah, I do have a TDS meter. Yeah, I do have a TDS meter. They say don't drink dehumidifier water, so I'd be curious of the outcome. Really? I think dehumidifier water is, it's like distilled, right? My dehumidifier is gross inside and super hard to clean. Yeah, ours is not. It's a good sized one. I mean, it's only 2.5 gallons. But don't let it sit to build mold back in the dehumidifier. Should be fine. Yeah. It runs pretty much 24/7, and we clean it out every time we take the water out of it. And yeah, it looks fine. And I've been doing it now for about a month. So every other day, I get maybe every 3 days. Let's say every 3 days, I get 2.5 gallons. So it's only 2.5 gallons out of the water change. Most of it's still well water. Oh, you've got one of those huge ones, like 10 gallons. Yeah, this is a smaller one, and it does have a hose connection, so I could connect it to a hose and run the hose out, and it would just constantly run. Oh, excuse me. Snow water, and immediately thought tiny lightweight white pellets and a power head to blow around the tank. Snow globe tank. And y'all just met the water. Oh, I do like that idea. That would be sort of cool. Snow globe tank. Snow globe tank. Sorry to report, there's no scenes like the iconic Nightmare Fuel boat ride. That was one of my favorite scenes, with the colors going and his smiling and he's, yeah, earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. He's got that crazy look that was pretty psychedelic. That's probably my favorite part of it. Or when the kids get destroyed. I mean, it's always fun too, watching kids get destroyed like that. Okay, now I think since the package was not here, I think we'll go ahead and end the stream. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. We'll see you guys in the streams this afternoon, and thanks.